Go.
Greetings. This is Tushkahumoc Xelup. I'm sure most of you have heard of me. You know who I am. And I'm Prime Minister for the Maipuri Arauan Nation. And the nation has been fighting for rights of indigenous people across the Americas for close to 10 years. And I'm right now in the Virgin Island territories, where I just filed a huge lawsuit and claim against the United States, against the Virgin Island territories, against the U.S. Homeland Security, Customs, Border Patrol. And things have heated up to such a degree that they have denied my right to leave the island. I am not allowed to leave the Virgin Island territory. Think about that for a moment. I'm headed to Chicago because I have conferences to prepare for the indigenous people so that they can file massive suits against the United States, against the Commerce Department, against the Census Bureau, against the Department of Interior. If they think that I need to be back on soil in America in order to facilitate the filing of the suits that need to be done, they have another thought coming. And to hold me here on the island territory in violation of international law is something that I'm moving on immediately. So I'm asking all of my 5,000 plus tribes in North and South America, move on claims against the United States right now. Move on claims, follow my lawsuit, which was filed. You can find it at Scribd, S-C-R-I-B-D. If you don't have that, you can contact me at Tushkahumoc, Tushkahumoc@gmail.com, Tushkahumoc@gmail.com. Contact me, reach out, contact the governor, find out why I'm not allowed to leave the island of the Virgin Island territories. Contact the lieutenant governor, contact the White House. It's time to contact everybody within the legal government structure to find out why I'm not allowed to leave the Virgin Island territories, why I'm being labeled as something that's incorrect, why I'm not being allowed to leave the Virgin Island territories. I implore everybody, every last one of you, jump on it immediately. We will provide the phone numbers for you. We will make another post concerning this issue before this day is out. Tushkahumoc is not allowed to leave the Virgin Island territories because I've stirred up a little bit too much noise, and they're afraid that I'm going to get back over to Washington, D.C. to file yet another district court suit. What they don't realize is that I have people in Washington, D.C., so I don't need to make it to Washington, D.C. to file tort against the United States. I'm free to do that from right where I am. It doesn't matter where I am. I have the power and the reach to file suit without ever leaving my door. But understand, this is a violation of international law, freedom of movement. So please contact every agency that we've communicated with, that you know to communicate with, and let them know that I'm not allowed to leave the Virgin Island territories. Thank you.